Cascade Casino's You Are on Screen. Your look into the world of film and television. Brought to you by the Cascade Casino in Langley.
If I only could tell you what our next guest just told me. It would change your life. Double rainbow style.
I didn't say anything.
Patrick Gallagher is joining us now, and he's in town shooting a great show called Endgame. You'll be able to see in the spring. You'll recognize him from Glee, True Blood, Entourage, and Hawaii Five-0. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Now, first of all, let's talk about Hawaii Five-0.
Oh, I thought we were going to talk about Double Rainbow.
We are.
I was like, oh gosh,
No,
here we go.
we are, because Hawaii is the land of double rainbows.
Yeah.
And did you see one when you were shooting Hawaii Five-0?
I saw one, and I have video of it, and I saw the actual double rainbow on the video afterwards. I did not cry or go, what does it mean? I just went, wow, this is kind of cool because there's no clouds and it's raining and there's a double rainbow. And then I saw that guy, and I was just like...
What is he doing?
I don't know what he was doing, man. I mean, then I think he saw a triple rainbow at some point.
Yeah.
You know?
See, my wife teases me all the time because I like rainbows.
I like rainbows, too.
But she thought that was...
Nothing wrong with them, man.
But she thought that was somehow unmanly that I kind of liked rainbows and that I would point out rainbows to her all the time.
Yeah, well, she married you, so she obviously didn't think it's that unmanly.
Yeah, I know. She used to like the sensitivity.
Yeah, I know.
Now she just makes fun of it.
You know, they do like it.
Do they change? Do they change?
You know, I mean,
Patrick, let's talk. Women change, don't they?
We don't want to get into that.
Now, you got to shoot an episode of Hawaii Five-0. It aired a couple weeks back with Grace Park, who's from Vancouver, and we've all been cheering Grace on in Hawaii Five-0. What was it like to be there and shooting with her?
It was great. Honestly, it was so nice. It's so exciting to go to Hawaii to shoot. I mean, everybody kind of wants to get that job. But then to have someone around that you know, I mean, even at this point, it's always a little bit, you're a little nervous going on.
Well, when you go into an up and running episodic show, you know, it's different in a movie because everyone kind of goes around, but on an episodic like that, when everyone's sort of family almost. Yeah,
you're just jumping into their, you know, and I've been on both sides of that now. You're kind of jumping into their territory, and it's nice to have her around. It's also great to see her doing so well.
Hey, you're a bad guy.
Well, I mean, I just believe that I was right.
I like
now you're scaring me.
I like when people invest so much in their character that there is no bad or good.
I don't think a bad guy thinks he's bad. I just believe that the U.S. arms sales to the Philippines was destroying the Philippine nation. And I had to do something about that.
See, you make it seem so rational.
So
seriously,
spoken about.
I mean, you know, it's all relative.
And he's still.
It's true. And at the same time, you were doing double duty because you're shooting a show in Los Angeles called Men of a Certain Age.
Yeah,
and you were kind of doing the back and forth thing. What's it like doing?
That was tough. Actually, I was actually in Cape Cod visiting, and I got a call. And I got there Friday night. They called me on Saturday for Hawaii Five-0 and said you have to be there Sunday. So I flew all the way over 18 hours. And I flew back to Los Angeles. I got there Hawaii on the Sunday, flew back to LA on the Wednesday to shoot Men of a Certain Age, flew back to Hawaii on the Sunday to shoot literally a scene where I just walk in handcuffs. I mean, that's it. And then I flew back again. So they flew me 4 times.
I've flown to Hawaii to walk around in handcuffs too.
You know, haven't we all? But it was great. And Men of a Certain Age is a great. I did 4 of those.
Ray Romano, right?
Ray Romano, Andre Braugher, Scott Bakula.
Oh my goodness!
It's on TNT in the States. It's a really, really funny show. I'm really happy to be on that. I play Jesse, the head mechanic. Andre Braugher's father owns the car dealership. He takes over, and I'm kind of...
Ray Romano is such a funny guy. It must be fun to work with him.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Well, and you've been getting on all these... I mean, Fiona mentioned it, True Blood, Entourage, all this, and you always seem to end up with an episode arc, like multi-episodes and stuff like that. Is that always planned out, or is it sometimes you get there and they sort of stretch the character a little bit?
A little bit of both. I mean, sometimes it's planned out, sometimes you don't know. I mean, you could look at it going that I get episode arcs and then they get rid of me.
Right.
But I prefer to go in the half glass full. I'm a half full guy. I just look, as long as there's something in the glass is all I care about, you know. An empty glass does you no good except to listen to your neighbors.
We were heartbroken that you weren't on Glee anymore. There's rumors you might
I've read a few of these.
There's
come
possibility.
back?
I've heard things. I mean, that's the thing about this business is you never know.
Right.
And that's what's great about it.
So you just had a nervous breakdown. So that happens to teachers all the time.
Yeah, I mean, look at what ended up to me. I had a fat suit on, which was a fat suit, by the way. That was very comfortable, actually.
Probably cozy.
Yeah, it was kind of cozy.
On a cold Ohio day, right?
Yeah,
Nothing better than a little extra padding.
Yeah, it was so funny. And, you know, so you just never know. I mean, mean, that storyline just kind of ran its course, and I think
Yeah.
they needed to, they want to move on to other things, but you just never know.
Well, and we had Torrance Coombs on last
Torrance
week,
is great.
who's just a
He has those
tremendously.
freaky eyes.
Eyes.
Fiona asked whether he.
I wanted to see Jonathan Rhys-Meyers and Torrance Coombs have a stare down.
Because I've had women say they're dreamy but creepy at the same time, so they're like dreepy eyes.
That's what women are
Are we
looking
talking about
for.
yours or Torrance's?
Oh, mine are dreamy.
Yeah, no, I was going to say all dreamy.
Torrances are what I call dreepy. They're dreamy and creepy at the same time.
So you're in the show
Dreepy eyes.
Endgame with Dreepy Torrance Coombs.
Dreepy Torrance and Melanie Papalia and Gary Gill and Catherine Isabel and Venus Sood and Sean Doyle, who's the lead of this
Tell
thing.
us the plot of the show. It
Carmen
sounds
McGuire.
really cool.
That's a great idea.
Well, it's a show about a world chess champion, Arkady Balagan, who witnesses his wife being executed, murdered in a shoot there with a friend of his outside the hotel, and then can't leave the hotel and develops agoraphobia, and then solves crimes at the hotel with the help of Torrance, who plays Sam Best, and I grudgingly help him. I play Hugo Lum, the former cop, head of security, who kind of doesn't like him, but
kind of help him out.
I get kind of manipulated into helping him, and then sometimes I grudgingly respect him.
How do you feel about being a security guard in this? I'm guessing that motivation doesn't run strong in this character.
Security guard.
Sorry, head security
And a former
guard.
detective.
So is he a very motivated guy, or is he kind of cashing it out a little bit?
He does what he has to do. I mean, it's funny because, the backstory is he used to be a cop. We're not sure what happened. I think he takes his job seriously, but almost one of those guys that takes his security almost too seriously.
Yeah.
A little bit of power goes a long way.
Yeah.
Every now and then when he's got someone in a situation where he could abuse the power.
He likes to take credit for solving the crimes that he may not have.
And how nice is it to be shooting something in Vancouver?
So
Yeah,
nice.
hometown.
It's really nice. I mean, I've been really lucky, and in the last little while, the career has really been moving. And it was, part of me was kind of like, do I want to go away and leave LA for that long? But what I thought, I want to come home. It's such a great show. It's so well written. I just want to get out of Los Angeles for a little while.
Yeah.
Honestly,
It can make you cuckoo.
it can make you nuts.
Well, and it's close enough too that, I mean, first of all, there's the comfort of home, but also there's comfort that you're a 2-hour flight away if you need to go back there and shoot something else as well.
But it does make you go, because it's kind of like Magpie, and this is the problem you have to really avoid in Los Angeles, is there's always something. You've got this, but that shot, I want that, I want that, I want that, I want that. And at least for me, the hardest thing I had to learn how to do, and the biggest skill is to just be where you are.
Yeah.
Because it's like this in life. There's always farther to go.
Patrick, you know what that is? That's double rainbow style.
What does it mean? And you know it was right, too. What does it mean?
Okay, so here's the deal. We were hoping that we could see you back on all the shows we love, and hopefully soon. Men of a Certain Age, is it airing in the U.S. already? Or?
No, it starts November 27th, and I think I'm in 2, 3, 6, and 10.
Hopefully we can see that up here.
3, 6,
And then
and 10.
Endgame will be sometime in the spring.
And it's on Showcase, so it's I think it's like tier 2. So buy Shaw, more Shaw, get Showcase, watch it.
You got to get it all, baby.
I mean, I'm everywhere, but you got to get HD Plus, and you got to get some Showcase.
Some
Some of
they're on
your work
tier
is
2.
on basic, but some of it you need to be a high tier
Listen,
customer.
I mean, I grew up in Chilliwack. I'm just of the people.
He likes to keep some of his work on
and it's so
basic.
funny because being in the States, that word elite, the Republicans have tried to make that a bad word. Don't even get me started on the politics. I'm an American citizen too, and
We're running away.
vote.
Did you vote for just out of curiosity today? Because today's the
absentee.
Yeah.
They're trying to legalize marijuana.
boy,
Take
Prop
priorities,
19.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And and plus, there's a lot of really important stuff at stake there. So
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, thank
Thanks,
you so
man.
much. Always nice to see you. We're going to take a quick break, and when we return, we're going to chat with author William Gibson about his latest book, Zero History, right after this.
Very good.
And if you ask me, I'll tell you what I told him about Double Rainbow. If you see me on the street.